Okay, I am attempting a run-through of Pathologic. This is my first time ever playing it. I know a bit about the game, but since it's my first time ever playing it, and I've...
more often than
I'll
most
shut up for a
reasonable
minute.
and wise people would like. Chimeras that had been worshipped by our ancestors crawl from the depths of time. The directors of our fate drop flakes of ash on our heads from the low heavens. They remain hidden from us until we look them straight in their cunning eye. Then, having lost their disguise, they obtain flesh from a tiny moment in time and die. But in their agony, they rip apart the world that they see as their toy.
So, I'm Mac, with a Q, and I've heard a lot about Pathologic. I know that supposedly the script is total English and hard as hell to understand because the translation is shit. And the reason I'm concerned I'll probably have a hard time with it is I've also heard the engine is total shit. Takes you like forever to reload, you gotta struggle to survive, and if there's one thing I'm bad at, it's survival horror games. There. Okay, so what I know about Pathologic is that it's a Russian game by Ice Pick Lodge, and it was translated into English in, I think, 2005. Supposedly it can be hard as hell. There are multiple endings, multiple character types. I'm going to turn the game up a little because I have a hard time seeing dark. And, well, as I said, everything's kind of supposed to be very engrish-y. And it's also supposed to be less of a game and more of an experience. So we're all in this together. Fantastic. Also, it's very Russian.
Where on earth did you come from?
No, I don't like a trick. But when we are about to be fooled, the situation unties our hands. Where are we?
Well, the muscles are flexing, meaning we are already inside it. Looks like one of the ventricles.
What an absurd place. It's just a piece of taxidermy. This means everything isn't for real yet. Looks like it hasn't started.
Does it matter at all what he's made of? It's already absolutely clear to me. Something is disturbed in it. We'll have to make sectio transversalis to him. Let's scarify the wall. Otherwise we won't be able to get out of here. What else can be done?
I know what to do. The one will be tricked, who is acting straightforward or thinking logically. Only by miracle it is possible to escape from here and not to ruin anything. But I can make a miracle happen. Untie my hands.
Be quiet, will you? You are a thief and a liar. How can anyone believe you when you deceive yourself? And my principle is the genuine truth. No matter what happens, I will get to the truth and act by rights. Untie my hands. Medicum morbo adhide.
Don't command around, you medic. You'll act by the rights. But your truth will blind you, and you'll just finish him off. A surgeon's sensitive hands are needed here. And you, step aside.
Your sensitive hands kill more often than present life. You will inevitably cause harm, and this smartass won't consider the losses at all.
I wonder if I can set up some settings. Controls. No, I cannot. Fuck. Okay, well, back to the game. Sorry.
You both lack mercy.
I was going to try and set up subtitles.
Looks like we won't get along. Yet there is only one genuine truth.
Will is able to make any decision the right one. So it is.
Only your heart can show you which decision will be right.
Oh, shit. Yeah, so, those guys... Oh,
So you are Devotress of Ruse.
yeah, so
Where on earth did you come from?
those guys are our three characters there that we can choose from. We've got, I believe, the Haruspex, the Bachelor, and they call her the Devotress, but according to a thing I read, she's actually supposed to be called, like, the Impostress or something like that.
Absurd place. It's just a
And, basically, we can't choose her yet anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But we can choose the Bachelor. The history of mankind knows such catastrophes that demonstrate the whole insignificance of our achievements and the victory of undefeatable evil. Such are, of course, the epidemics of various contagious diseases that have destroyed whole cities in the past. The best and wisest of the participants of such events have all come to the same conclusion that it isn't worth fighting in such circumstances, but it is best to simply clench one's teeth and take the losses. This is the story of a man who performed a miracle and defeated an opponent when victory seemed impossible. Hey, Devotress. Haruspex, whatever. How do you call upon Minku, the true form of the family of Haruspices? They are distinguished by their hands, the butchers, the surgeons, the healers of the lines, the leaders of the order, the ones who speak to the unders, knows that the body is similar to the universe. Masters of the art of Haruspex, who is called the Haruspex, one who calls the future by the guts. He knows the body is similar to the universe. Sorry, skip the line. His scalpel follows the lines of the body, his feet follow the way of the earth. The people, they are trusted with power when they know which line to choose. They are thrown into the dark flesh of the earth when they lose their way. That is the story speaks of a man who avoided a contradiction that threatened to destroy the doomed life and masterfully reached his true destiny, and we can't do her yet. So it's Bachelor or Haruspex. I'm gonna choose Bachelor.
A Bachelor of Medicine, had come here by the will of some evil coincidence. His whole life's work is about to become a failure. A letter written by his colleague reaches him at a time when he's being persecuted roughly by the authorities, who doubt the competence of his theory of the limits of human life. The letter states that some settlement is ruled by an extraordinary man, who is a living proof of the Bachelor's hypothesis. Dankovsky is filled with hope. He sees an omen in this unexpected letter. Without spending a single day in idleness, he sets out on his journey. The Bachelor arrives at the place at night. In search of a place to spend the night, he meets a girl by the name of Eve Yan, and stays at her house in order to wait for the dawn.
Nice rhymes. Okay. Okay. I guess that's the opening cinematic? I don't know what happened. I like this concept art. Okay. Oh, shit. My... Okay. It's truly undefeatable foe. That's great. Okay, so there's inventory, I guess. Hopefully finish with Simon Kane. Okay, so find Simon Kane. Cool. There you go. Looks like I do. Okay. Ow. Sexy lady. Hello,
Do you hear what mad pulse I have?
No.
I felt that you would come.
Okay, yeah, I can already see the English here. Okay, so I fell asleep so fast I didn't notice it. Seems some strangers are there in the backyard. I don't think they have some wrongdoing on their minds, but I have a bad feeling. I need to come out to them. I have to go away soon as I'm starting to sleep. Check. I need to hurry. This father creator of yours left. You can understand the company of a charming woman, that terrible old man, even though he is sorcerer. But Simon was superior. He always was, and always will be, even if the moon would have fallen to the ground. Okay. Simon's a sorcerer, have I understood you correctly? Or why were you waiting for me? I'll go with Simon's a sorcerer. She's trying to sex me up here? I'm interested. What? Okay. This one sounds more poetic. That's okay, me. I don't either. Kings live in the horns on the bridge square. Go on. Some coincidence. Okay, so I just leave and I take a left, and there's like a trio of houses. So Victor Kane, his brother, on the right, and then there's none here.